Okay. Million, that's her name. That's fine. Yes. So now what? Erica said Blake was heading to Lucky Tavern. We should gather all the information we can there. Alright, so Floodgate Tavern, here we go. We go to Floodgate Tavern. It's open. Um, there's an angel in front of this. It seems like it's like a Christmas decoration. But in reality, it's more of a sign of hope. Or maybe this is like a floodgate that's like, hey, it's about to flood, might as well go here. Get a drink. Then get to work. Or maybe that's too much. The Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc, sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but you may benefit from speaking to him. Was Brett with our mom before? Why are you looking at me like that? I still got jelly on my face? Monkey stares at you, Mr. Monkey. Television. The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the board. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left the residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. Shield officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botch attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement known only as Lucky was among the pirates, Shield officials say. He's believed to be hiding in the Batter woods along the east bank between Canada and Laplace. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. Guy. Hello? A man lies face down on the bar, surrounded by empty bottles. Oh. Why are you touching my partner? This is where you come to relax. Sorry. Who's Keith? Don't see how anyone can believe the crap the media has been putting out these days. That's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. He gestures to the TV. That why you make your website, Keith? To set the records straight? You know that's right. Hey Gus. Evening, folks. Can I get something started? You know Blake Moderate? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. So Blake ripped you off? I let him catch some sleep right here behind the bar after the last call. And what do you know? The boy walked off with the register. I knew he'd be getting himself all messed up on drugs. Was trying to give the kid a chance. Gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Someone said Blake came by here last night. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. Good for now, thanks. Hold on. Sit here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Vegas, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around here before today. Sure, Gus. That filthy one right there, that's K Matter's oldest. Other one's a robot. Keep pulling my leg. That's K? Blue's baby? Come on now. I'll work the turnarounds with Blue. Good man. Great man. Had some stories, and how come the kids come out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. Looked to me like she headed to the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You right about that one, Keith. God damn. Sad the way the kids are now. But forget all that. Yeah, stop giving a damn about our appearance, goddamn. You two are lucky to be someone in here while I'm sitting here. You're in the company of a top-rated professional sleuth, and that happened to be a bit of information. What is it? Is it about Blake? This ain't got nothing to do with Blake. For once. This more, mysterious. You like mysteries? No, blank, please. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? I know what you like. What do you need? I need a beer for your boy. Lord help me. Another sap buying that lowlife a drink. I need to buy me a little snack too, seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car. But this is enough to get us going. It's alright. Where do I even start? Your mama ever tell you about me? We barely talked to her mom. Maybe? She probably never mentioned me by name. But if you ever heard her mention a wild detective who doesn't play by... say nothing. Who puts his life on the line for the good citizens of Norco? Well... That sounds like we're full of shit. That was me he was talking about. Never mind. I'm sure it came up. The problem is, you got a piss more memory. Us investigators, we got to keep our memories sharp. So while you don't know me, I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. And Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Secret Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. So our mom's actually kind of a badass. People say she was kin to Jesus. Okay. Sort of like a super nun, I guess. Old man lived behind loops would say that. Talking about Pawpaw? Yeah, Pawpaw. Been years since I thought about him. A lot you could say about Papa. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying a coon ass like me a child of Christ. You know that's bullshit. We all Christ's children. Not like that, Gus. You know what I mean. Like, literally. Like, really? Wait, what? This was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told the priest, a family of Caucasians came from Jesus. Said Catherine had, how you say it? Like Jesus' blood. Got it from her daddy's daddy, and so on, all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, one with the volleyball. It ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. The priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Me neither. I don't watch movies. I only watch a few movies. Figure some of that's likely to be true. You believe any old shit, Keith. No disrespect. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. We wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. You got a point there, Keith. You'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her, and she admired me. You sure about that? Who wouldn't? Anyone who knows him. I'll piss on you. Or sees him. He always been jealous of my looks. Or smells him. Nah, I know you full of it. I sprayed his whole suit down in cologne just this morning. Don't mind Gus. I always been the handsome one. He gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh shit. Oh, that's right. Your house is out there, near the fence line. Wow, this is like the photo of the house that's near the fence line that we saw in the article. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window that looks out on the yard, more or less. But this is a pretty long story, and as I was saying, ain't got my wallet with me. And you want us to buy you another drink? That's a real generous offer, robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. It's going to be this time, folks. LeBlanc wants another. Word of warning, he'll bleed you dry. This is the cheap stuff. I ain't complaining or nothing. Just making an observation. Tastes like dog piss. This real important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say. And you buy me the cheapest beer in the house? A little rude maybe, but that's okay. That ain't no problem. So listen here. This is what I wanted to tell you. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. This was a little ways back, right after Catherine passed. I was looking out there on the street like I do, and I seen these shield security types leaving the house. They was carrying a box. You saw shield security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, robot. They was walking out the front door with a box, casual as can be. And where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? What would S.H.I.E.L.D. be looking for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there, she always took a bit of an interest in your mama. I hear she's a loose cannon. Why would she be interested in my mom? Everybody was. He's right. Everybody wanted what was in her head. Is our mom like? I feel like mostly everyone in Norco has like either are not all human, but have like synthetic parts. Some kind of robot kind of thing, or their conscious is somewhat attributed to. This is on a whim. Attributed to the refinery, like the whole pollution. But like I know that's not. I can't be it. That'll be too obvious. It has to be something else. What makes her a loose cannon? That's just what they say. You talking about Laura? We used to work that woman. Surprised she hasn't won the whole operation into the ground. Only reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas St. Clair, founder of Claire Bionics. There we go, Bionics. They made robots just like your friend here. Hell, Millie might be a St. Clair unit herself. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. Thomas St. Clair is the servant of the devil. There he goes with his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's true. Alright, Gus. Enough about Laura St. Clair. Why didn't you stop the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents? Well, because I was busy. Well, with what? You know, just busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I can hardly get a minute to relax. And what were you doing? I told you, I was looking out the window when I saw them S.H.I.E.L.D. people. So answer the question, Brett. You see these people breaking into a home, you always coming around here bragging about stopping the bad guys. If I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell, ask around town, everybody knows I'm a killer. Are just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit, okay. The detective smooths his tie as a moment of silence settles over the room. The window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have IBS. Oh my god, this guy's a piece of work. I hadn't even started wiping when I didn't see them shield dudes. Alright, bruh, would you run down Apple Street and pull all over your ass? Crosses his eyes. Shakes his head slowly, god damn it. I take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. Got to have a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that. Had I been done wiping, I guarantee you they'll be dead right now. I'm serious. Before you go, I got one more thing. I'm hungry. Would be real nice gesture appreciation if you bought your informants something to eat. Let's circle back afterwards. I have a little more information to share. What's this symbol? It's on here. It's on here. I'm assuming it's B related, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up on that. So this guy's making a website that's like something about anyone wants to see the crap videos putting out these days. Divide working people. So kinda like a reliable news source. Yep. What now? Old boy got hungry? Yes, actually. Sucker born every day. Good for business, I guess. A blank. Should have mentioned I don't care much for the fries here, but that's okay. I ain't complaining. Just what I like me a sandwich is all. But forget all that. What's important right now is that you understand what I told you. I saw a shield dog leaving your mom's house with a box. What the box contained? No idea. But they was in there looking for something, no telling what. They got them headquarters deep inside the refinery, in that old plantation house, where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they was hiding, where they was heading, that'll be it. Say, Keith, you getting all this? Every word. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name going to be, Keith? I got a few ideas in mind. You just like Doug, bruh. Doug used to be a news junkie too, picking up dirt on all the big wigs. That was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. You've been by to see Duck, K? The man could use business. Who the hell is Duck? No wonder you don't remember the mama talking about me. You got a pecan for a brain. K, I find it surprising that you don't remember Duck. Even the damn robot thinks it's sad. You got poor Catherine turning in her grave, kid. You better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Where is he? What do you mean? He must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps Blank is right to suggest that we visit him at some point. Perhaps. Oh yes, why you talk like that? Did it make you God makes sense. Did it make you in England or something? You sound like like a queen. Thank you. Weird ass thing. Oh. So like a British accent. Anyhow, figure I'd be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. I have more questions. Hurry it up then. Oh my god. We're looking for my brother. Why don't you ask us about that? I don't keep up with Blake no more. Too much trouble. I already asked us. We can help get into the refinery. Getting in that refinery ain't easy. I know that much from experience. You should find one of them people like they've been talking about on the news to help you out. Oil pirates, barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines and all this. Them the only kind I ever seen get through security. They was saying on TV one of them pirates been hiding in the Batur woods. That's all over the TV. He points to the television. There she is. Yes, lucky. More. You two knuckleheads managed to figure out what she was looking for. Come and tell me. A good detective should know what's going on. Tell me more about Papa. What do you want to know? How did you become fixated on my mom? Small town like this, her mom attracted attention. He was watching too many movies, cooked up some strange ideas, got his wires crossed. Got his wires crossed. That's my guess. Sounds about right to me. Where is he now? Living in a ditch somewhere. That ain't nice, Gus. He left here a long time ago. He used to do odd jobs. Roofing, fabrication, that kind of thing. No telling where he went. Probably looking for work. How well do you know him? I'll see him walking by every now and then. We'd exchange a few words. They say he threw a brick through the church window once upon a time. That had people buzzing. A lot of us knew who he was, but no one knew much about him. One of those kinds of people. That's enough about Papa. Where can I find Duck? Like I told you the first time, just think about it for 2 seconds. I'm sure you've been there 1,000 times, kid. Okay, we have a lot of making to do. Bloodline. Interesting. Bloodline. An old man in Norco named Papa had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of her Cajun ancestry. He once threw a brick through a church window. Our brother, your brother, never ended up here at Lucky Tavern. Erica said Blake was heading to Lucky Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said Blake never showed up. LeBlanc. Private investigator Brett LeBlanc. He saw shield agents leaving your house with a box following your mom's death. Like Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of Shield Oil. Her will is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but the further influence of her father is interested in her mom. Like leads to some aspects of her mom's research. Yes, she was investigating. Oh, not investigating. She was researching something. We don't know what it is. Alright. Okay. A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River, Western Woods. Thomas St. Clair is Laura St. Clair's father and the affluent founder of Clair Bionics, a machine learning startup. A startup that never bodes well. Something like that's what our mom is searching for. Her mom saw something in the lake. Had to figure out what. Anyway, William. If we're to attempt getting into the refinery to reclaim your mother's possessions, we'll need some help. LeBlanc may know where to find it. We need to find a way into the refinery. Yes, Shield has stolen some of your mother's possessions. We can attempt to infiltrate the refinery ourselves, but I don't think we'd be successful. Let's ask around for help. LeBlanc suggested we visit Duck. It's good advice. Do you recall where Duck lives? There's a fugitive hiding along the Batur. Yes, we saw him mentioned on the news. Allegedly an oil pirate. What about him? Are oil pirates common? Increasingly so. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. Where is the Batur? The Batur woods are along the Mississippi River. They're dimes discounts. Maybe you can help us get into Shield? That's reasonable to assume. Yeah, that's what a term means. Monkey serves as you, sir. I'm Monkey. Okay. Our self-profession is over. Thanks, Monkey. Phone case resembling Kutan. What do you need? My working. Okay, let's get out. Exhausted everything. This is taking another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says that Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. LeBlanc says that Shield has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. You must retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us towards your brother. Accessing Shield's headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Well, the recap, we found a detective who gave us some information in return of paying him for drinks and his snacks. Um, yeah. So, and your brother, I'm so glad I had this in mind map. Otherwise, I would be so lost in what's happening. So, we learned about Laura St. Clair, who was the CEO of, oh, sorry, the original executive of Shield. We learned about Lucky on the news, one of the oil pirates, and then Thomas St. Clair, who is Laura St. Clair's father, who owns a machine learning startup. And startup is really crucial because that means the company just existed for only recently. Okay, and then Duck. We learned about Duck. Okay, the monk suggested we visit him. But where does he live? Try to recollect. His face. Brief, generous smiles, but otherwise placid, expressionless. I was always happy to see him. His health? I took a turn before he left. A bit of lethargy, irregular breathing, sores on his legs. Her mom brought him food on days when he was unable to stand. His son? Dead at 14. An explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaking from a pipe. Something caused a spark. Across the property is Shield's chemical annex. There's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it, anyhow. Small fragments of his home pass through the black ink of her mind. The piano accumulation of dust, the damp curtains and bottle cans on the kitchen table, and those refinery shadows of this little slab bungalow. The duck lives in dimes. Ah, yes. That was a very thorough description of where he lives. Okay, dimes. Dimes is a neighborhood along the fence line of Shield's chemical annex. Duck lives there. Okay. Yes? Look at you. Shield. Sorry works. Time. Times. Oh, where is Moss? Top of the roof. Interesting. Chemical annex? Shield's chemical annex sits a small distance from the house. The one of the border up, which is probably not a good sign. Maybe because of flooding, so it's probably normal scene. The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Yep, I totally understand. Uh, yep. Okay. Let's knock this time. Hello? Duck? Not the first ones to come through here, toppling over all my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty. Come around looking for copper. But you wouldn't do that kind of thing, Kate. Not like your brother. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? About how it looks. I made such a mess with that head drive. Just trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go. So, you mentioned the buyout? You must have noticed coming in. The houses are all gone. People here have been fighting with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. The papers were making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad. But hell, we were here first. S.H.I.E.L.D. moved in. We suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow my vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. I never cared to move, but I knocked the doors for it anyhow. If S.H.I.E.L.D. had never dropped in on us, my little plot of land, my little plot of land would be worth something. The money they were offering to buy us out was alright. We worth a lot more had they never come. Number put in front of me. I said, piss on it. I could have sued after Reese died. I just couldn't have the energy for it. Now I'm the last one left in dimes. So, I'm sorry about Reese. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face, if I'm honest. When you fill out the survey at the head drive clinic, they ask you to write down memories. Control points, they call them. All them years ago, I couldn't stand to write out his name. It was too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but I'm thankful for it now. It'd be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside it. Head drive? I unleashed it, the monster. Super Duck. Caused itself that just to get me, just to piss me off. It's my fault. That company's made it for me. I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at nights. Found out later they ain't even got a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hours. I mean, for hers. I tried to warn her. The junk that was in my brain. It's spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother, don't get messed up with any of that. She tells me he's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens. Stops responding to me. Figured out monsters got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with. So you kept up with my mom? Up until right near the end, Gay. She lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. But I could see a burn on her. Took a toll on her body. Oh, it started in her liver. They burned it right out. Thought maybe that was the end of it. Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. He was still going all over town, walking up and down the airline like some kind of bag lady. Figured she thought it'll go away if she ignored it. But that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, I never did quit. I've been getting sores. Cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that. Said, Catherine, it's not the kind of thing you can work off. You think she listened? By the time it got to your brain, that was all there was to it. No more working. No more doing nothing. But she had already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put you in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my brain thinking about it, but what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So, we're trying to get into the refinery. Not a good idea, Kay. What for? They stole my, class project? They stole my mom. I'll be true. They stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mother. Why? You know? She wanted to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose. Your mother was out on the lake. She heard S.H.I.E.L.D. or somebody was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find out she didn't find out. I'm saying out. She didn't find what she was looking for, but she found something. Sounded to me like her medication was messing up her head, but she insisted it was real. Some kind of UFO. Said it followed her for nearly a mile. But anyhow, that CEO they got at S.H.I.E.L.D., she's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. She must have caught wind of all this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age. Paranoid even. The important things she kept hidden. Whatever S.H.I.E.L.D. stole, it was nothing important. But you want to get it back? Sorry, I'm fixing my tone. Can you help us get in? I'm going to regret telling you this. But I've been sitting on it so long, been dying to tell somebody. I don't know how Shield managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Not like I know what the hell to deal with it. Clicked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Can hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. And whatever you do, Kay, I'm asking you to be careful. I have more questions about my mom. This monster, my mom was working for it? I hate even thinking about that thing. It knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprouting from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Turns my stomach. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. It roped her mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after a point. What was that? Uh, oh yeah, so like, when I went to, after the wedding, it was me, my family, I think, we went to American Dream, and, recently they opened their Ferris wheel, and, so like, it was just me, my two brothers, we went, um, on the Ferris wheel, and it was so slow. I have to say, it was probably the slowest Ferris wheel I've ever been on. Um, yeah, the AC in those cabins were they're like running on low, I swear. I had to stand in the right spot to get like an actual like good breeze going. But the view was like really nice. I would say you get to see the whole New York City skyline, and you get to see the whole northwest of New Jersey. Pro tip: don't pay for your tickets using the QR code. If you have an ID that shows you live in Hudson County or a different county, I forgot which other county, you get like $10 off. It's $25 with your ID. If not, you pay like 35, I think. So yeah, or it's 29. I think it's like $5 off. So yeah, and you only get I don't know if you get to like loop around once, because by the time we went to the bottom of the Ferris wheel, um, me and my brothers just left because one, we were still wearing our like formal suits and stuff from the civil wedding, so there's like a few layers here and there. I was just wearing a shirt with a dress tie, a shirt with uh, a black shirt with a dress shirt on top, a long sleeve dress shirt with a tie, and it was still hot in the cabin. I can't imagine my brother was wearing a few layers. I was like, bro, it's like 80 degrees. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. The view is nice. What I say it's worth it. Um, on a weekday, yes, there's no line. Go for it. As a thing that you need to do, you probably don't need. Like, I think it's an experience worth doing once, I would say. Um, yeah, because the Ferris wheels, if you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't. I kind of wouldn't suggest it. Um, if you've been on the Ferris wheel like once already, then you've been on the Ferris wheel. If you want to go on it again and you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't really suggest it. I mean, it's totally up to you. Um, it was the cabin as you walked around the cabin. It can fit up. The capacity for each cabin was like 16, and there's a few VIP cabins. Because the VIP cabins had seats, like not on the as for the regular cabins, you have like a whole bench in the middle of the cabin. Um, Yeah. So the VIP cabins had a table with seats that revolve around, not revolve, but like they spin around. So yeah, um, I wouldn't be for a VIP cabin necessarily. I just don't, I just wanted because it feels like there was only one VIP cabin. Yeah, it was nothing special. I think just more seats and stuff. But anyway, uh, yeah, one of my Insta stories was there was a DDR song from the DDR fourth mix called Xanadu. Um, and surprisingly, that song you can find on the you can put that on the Instagram story. And I was like, since American Dream used to be called Xanadu, and that was like that name for like 5 years before they named it something else, might as well put this song. So that's on my Instagram story, along with the simple wedding thing that happened um, earlier when I posted it before I deleted it. It was without tags, but now I tagged it. Yeah. Anyway, um, did you attend her funeral? I planned to. I arranged for my godchild to pick me up and everything. But the day of the service, I couldn't hardly walk. I heard from a couple people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty people had nice things to say. Oh, even a few of her colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who got her sacked. I knew that of I knew that it of I knew that would I knew that would have shocked her. They buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. She'd say it reminded her who she was. What a ring. Figured she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone. And Blake, well, he'd have pawned it to anyone fool enough to buy it. So, the ring she wore around her neck was fake? You don't know the story? Kinda funny if it weren't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove he was from royal stock, so he broke into a pawn shop up there on Airline and stole the biggest ruby he could find. He went around telling everyone it was from the old world, said it traveled from France to Nova Scotia and down the Mississippi River. Well, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola, I'd say Angola, for it, though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to the brazier one time. It's cubic zirconium, fake. The man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of Privacy? Google, how do you spell it?
Crevasse.
Crevasse, okay. um, my mom was fired from the university? Sure, you were young. Couldn't have been too long after Boo passed. She lived up, she lied up and had to get that. Nothing special needed. Just community college is city. Could have been too long after Boo passed. I was young. So our father passed when we were like very young. But that's Catherine. Never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. Enough about my mom. Wait, right? Ooh, our mind map is expanding. We're getting a much bigger brain right now. Blue is in a mausoleum. Blue wasn't buried. He was interred in the mausoleum. He visited it a few times as a kid. Catherine bought flowers and prayed there. He sat restlessly, waiting for her to finish. Afterward, she dragged you into the church that faced the river road to make you touch the holy water. She watched you motion the sign of the cross before fixing your shirts. She held your shoulder as the two of you left. Interesting, you got a new location thanks to that. Duck. Duck is an old friend of your mom's who's lost his son when a shield pipeline cutting through their yard exploded. He versioned his consciousness at the same clinic as her. They fell out of touch before she died. He lives in dimes, and is in poor health. The fake ring. Your grandpa broke into the pawn shop and stole a jeweled ring to uphold the lie that he was descended from French royalty. Her mom later discovered that the ruby was made from synthetic material. She still wore the ring around her neck until she died. She was buried with it. Her mom versioned her consciousness at the same disreputable neural versioning clinic as Duck. The device that hosts her consciousness is called a head drive. Try not to make this like hypnospace because hypnospace you wear headbands. Head drives goes into your head, as into your consciousness, but like they're kind of the same thing. God. Laura St. Clair. Laura St. Clair is interested in her mom again. Duck speculates that it's because of the object her mom observed in the lake. Huh, what is it? Anyway, enough of that. We got a new location, and we are done with a duck. Anyway. Not rest in peace, but like, wait, library. Oh, sorry. What is your library? Let's see. Under your head, printer, ephemera, trophy, box, and books. Okay. A lot of stuff to look at. Let's look at the deer head. The head of a buck is mounted to the wall. Good, nice observation. A collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. The photographs are of various industrial and infrastructural landscapes that you recognize from around the region. The Geismar aluminum refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. A printout containing the letterhead of a law office in Metairie. Metari. Sits in the tray of the printer. Mr. Richard, after carefully studying the circumstances of the buyout, I recommend that you proceed with relocation. Shield is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving or returning to your home. Ouch. Leaving or returning to your home, that's not good. Books. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. A report on the levitating spirits of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory and the Bonnet car spillway through the spring of summer of YX-1S, commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. The Pigman is a horror novel. Some claim that the Pigman is a type of grunge who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it, if you bring the Pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. Okay, nice cryptids, love that. Trophy. A trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads, Junior Champion Reese Richard, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. Okay, storage containers. Look. Storage containers, both the paperwork and newspaper clippings. You sift through some of the clippings that fill the containers. Most relate to the catalytic cracking unit explosion on YX-10. Descriptions of the aftermath, the destruction, the displacement, the workers who died. Your father is listed among the names. Right, again, arcane explosion, a YX-10. Our dad died in it. That's significant. Okay, so now we know how our dad died. A strange ornamental box. What's in it? You attempt to open the box. It's locked. Maybe just check outside, because whenever it rains hard, I get really nervous. Hoping it doesn't, but as usual, and looks like the rain stopped. So we're good. Earlier that was gonna be like a big deal, but it seems that it's just rain. Heavy rain. What a relief. Okay, console. A computer console with a large trackpad and magnified display. You passed your finger over the trackpad, waking the machine. Shield's security terminal is displayed on the console. Use terminal. You sit before the Shield terminal display. Ooh. This is the map of Shield's Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If you want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there is a way of relocating them to other zones. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's wing it. 2. Move these 2 to each. Move here. Move these 2 out. Yeah. Move this D. And this D. Margin secured. It seems that there is a precaution in place to prevent any zone from being unsecured. But there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones, and one zone contains no drones, then a maximum capacity neighbor will reallocate a drone to its unsecured neighbor. Interesting, okay. This means that when removing the last drone from Zone A, we must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Sure that at maximum capacity. So around it, I can't have maximum capacity. Okay, move this and do this here. Can't be maximum capacity. So this is kind of maximum capacity. This is kind of maximum capacity. To make sure that this one. How do we get this out? This has to be 2. Put that there. And move this here. The drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. And we did it, yay. Nice, good. Making progress. Look. How you doing, Kay? Can we go to the thing now? Oh, we're inside. Can we go to the refinery? Mausoleum. Oh, yeah, let's do that first. church is there. Mausoleum is there. Oh, what is this? Mother. The face of her mom's crypt is damaged, with cracks running along the edge. It appears as if someone has tampered with the crypt. Or the pry bar, we can open it ourselves. Okay, we got this. We know where to go. Let's go home. Still got the SD card thing and the very statue, so that's very go to the backyard, get this pry bar. Grab the pry bar lying on the ground. Thank you. So you pry at the cracked marble face of the crypt. It feels with a thin caulk beat effortlessly. Someone has removed someone removed our mom's caskets. A letter, the penmanship delicate. It reads, Beloved K, the remains are safe. You'll be reunited with your family soon. That's a threat right there. Who did this to us? This was her mother's ring. She wore it on a chain around her neck. Fake ring. The fake ring. The ring that her mom wore around her neck. Jeez. Who will take our ring? Her mom was conducting research. There was something there. Her mom was exhumed. Her body was stolen from the Red Church Mausoleum. Okay, they got her body because something important. Or was it something in her mind? You approached the church and tried the door, but it's locked. Oh, well, we tried. But we got a ring. And we can't pawn it off. That's too important to us. But let's go. Sharpie books, mausoleum, shield. Oh, these are a new generation of St. Clair units. They're running the latest cloud-distributed SCOS. Their armor is composed of more durable and lightweight alloys than my own. Gaining access to the facility will not be a trivial task. Indeed, it may not be possible with only the two of us. Are you prepared? Let's hold on. Who can we join? Oh, we go home. Here. Okay. Oh, keep is coming. What you need? Good for now. Inside, up street. Door. The lights are on at Padu Private Investigators. Hello. You knock. No answer. Home. Volume discount. Gas station. Oh, they're gone. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass by this gas station. Oh yeah, I'm agree with that. Sorry. Liquor. Yep. Where are we now? Field. Mausoleum. Sharpie books. Something? Sorry. Hope you guys are having a good night. We're going tavern. Dimes discount. Dimes. Sure. sad to see Duck in this state. He was once such a vibrant man. Fortunate. Snarpy books? Anyone there? Library. Probably gonna try and get an invite to this comic app people have been talking about. Anything's gotta be better than this. Games. Come at us. Not over that crouton thing, in case you're wondering. Too bad. You wanted my help? You should have listened to me when I told you to stop petting the cat. He's still pissed about the cat thing. Because we launched it off into space because we petted it too many times. I mean, what kind of cat did you get? What kind of cat is that? I don't even know. Cat. You alright? Where's that going? Someone has to help us. Anyone here? Boxes. This pile has shifted since last time I looked. 2 boxes. You clear away the boxes, revealing a portal built into the floor. Oh. Your cat would do that. It must launch into outer space. I will be very concerned about your cat then. Unbelievable! How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? They must find a way in. Someone's been here now. A doorway, previously hidden by boxes. You make various attempts to open the doorway, but all your efforts prove futile. It remains locked. Ring. Phone case. No. I don't read this. Ring on monkey. No. Never mind. Yeah, this door. We gotta come back to this door. That might open a lot more things than usual. I mean, of course, it's gonna open the door, but like, it opens a lot more to the secrets. And we don't know of. Bedroom. Laptop. Oh yeah, it's dead. So our goal is we have to find people to deal with Shield. But the problem is we don't have any people to help us out. Yeah, they're not helping us here. Refinery. Oh yeah, the pirates. I'm gonna find a way. Oh, yes. There's a fugitive hiding on the Batur. Where's the Batur? Near Dime's discount. Okay. Near Dime's discount. Oh, right here. Batur. Oh, this is not a good situation. A memorial languishes in the river mud. A 2x4 cross, plywood plaque, cairns of pulverized concrete, spread haphazardly onto the plywood as a remembrance. Here passed the brave freedom fighters of January XW11, whose cries of liberty echo through the generations. And much smaller lettering, a different hand scratched "fake" across the bottom of the plaque. Damn. Can't be fake. It's evidence of it. Either of you see a dog? A little back pit, green eyes? You see her? Is at her display. She answered the pots. You're the one they're looking for? Oh, so what? Lucky make the news? They want trouble? Here I am. You see that dog? You sent her this way. Okay, well, this man was mentioned on the news. An oil pirate. Lucky's dog is missing. We were visiting Erica. I noticed a dog near the entrance to the bookshop. Could it be Lucky's dog? Ooh, that might be it. Okay, we got Lucky. A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River Veteran Woods. His dog has gone missing. Alright, let's get his dog. Get this dog back. Stocky pitbull, piercing green eyes, watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. As he reaches down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. She'll answer to who? This dog looks kind of hungry. What do dogs eat? Dog food, bruh. Dogs eat dog food. Go to the body discount and get dog food. There it is. Grab a bag and dog. We will pay for it. There's no bag. Oh. Scan the dog food. Thank you for your purchase. Alright, let's go. Sorry, whoops. Dog food? Dog. You pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows behind you as you step away. Ah, the dog's in. Bruh, it's the dog. Love that dog, bruh. Yep, we found the dog. Times discount better. There you go. Pots! You brought back my pot. Oh, she was having me worry. Pots now. She tough as they come. But Lucky thought they had her. He reaches down and pets the dog behind her ears as she pants eagerly. He regards a million. Say, Robot, you look familiar. You Claire Bryonics unit? No. Alright then. Just thought you might feel lucky on a little gossip. What gossip? Laura St. Clair. She was an unusual character, turning that refinery inside out on some wild goose chase. For what? What I was hoping the robot might tell me. But anyhow, they call me Lucky. I stick around here. You need help? You find me. Help is just what we need. Is that right? We must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. to retrieve some stolen property. We could use a hand. I done got past some fences more than I can count. That's a good time. You even got me a couple grenades in my bag. Lucky will come. You can count on Lucky. Now that there are so many of us, we'll need the truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope to finish repairs quickly. What you got, Gay? What do you know about S.H.I.E.L.D.? Lucky know all about there is to know. What about it? How long has the facility been in Norco? S.H.I.E.L.D. came here early. All this area was plantations. We had no money in that after slavery. Got all that oil right here in the Gulf. Oil companies come in, get the land cheap. River connects straight to it. All operation down here used to be run from their central headquarters. Then they split it up to get around some laws. Now you got this regional corporation with Laura St. Clair at the top. The man laughs. Bet they regret the idea. Tell me about her, Laura St. Clair. Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. Norco. Board of directors appointed her because of Thomas, her daddy. They was thinking, they get her daddy. Look how that worked out. He done lost her mind to Thomas. He don't want nothing to do with her. What do you mean? Well, hell, it's in all the newspapers. She been sending survey teams out into the lake. Why is she sending them out there? Don't make no sense. That area of the lake, they ain't got oil, no salt domes. Whatever she looking for, it ain't much to do with oil. That area of the lake, they ain't got salt domes. Yeah, she's trying to investigate our mom. So what of it? Thing that our mom saw in the lake, and the CEO, I mean the chief, wants to extract that whatever she found. So whatever it is, tell me about Thomas Saint. Thomas started the company that gets all the security contracts around here. Got his degree from LSU, moved out to California to make robots. Man's a billionaire. Shield's board of directors appointed his daughter, thinking they could get some of his expertise at a discount. They ain't know the drama back then. They sure know it now. Thomas illegally disowned his daughter. Damn. She tried stealing Claire Bionics out from under him. Some people say she even tried to kill him. Ooh, that's a rumor, so I'm hoping that's a rumor. You from around here? Lucky came from Vashuri. Vashuri? How's it pronounced? Vashuri is okay. But right up the river. But he doesn't travel the land, walk to Knoxville, sail to Mexico. Lucky done seen a good piece of this world. How long have you had Potts? Potts been by Lucky's side 2 years. Found her pregnant beneath a car one day. Couldn't stand his ear like she was. Met a man with some land wanted the babies. Thought we'd part ways eventually, but shoot. Guess I got used to her being around. She returned all I did for her many times. Nice. Alright, thanks discount. Let's go to house. Why can't we go to like the map? Okay, backyard. Oh, that's us. Let's make a save right here. And I'll take a short. Alright, million. I'll be finished shortly. Alright, Lucky. Lucky waits beside the truck. So this Miss Moder's house then. Lucky knew your mama a bit. How? She was around. Seen her a time or two. She weren't no friend to the company's neither. They'll like to have her dead. They got their wishes first. Do you worry about yourself? They got their wish. They did. These companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. Oh, what do you mean? They put them wind turbines down in the Gulf, and now they building a brain. A brain? Hell, everybody know they in there building a brain. All the refineries is doing that. Going to hook them all up, make a bigger brain. But that ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than any big brain you can dream of. He's going to use it to find fuel out in space. Best of luck to him. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Then why get in their way? Lucky ain't nobody's way. Everybody like Lucky just fine. Didn't you blow up an oil pipeline? Like, dude, you were like an oil pirate. He maintains neutral expression as he watches the tree line. Lucky done blowing up all kinds of shit. People think Lucky hates Shield. Lucky don't hate Shield. He just like causing trouble. Without Shield, ain't nobody have a job in this place. But here come that robot. You best get moving. You want to talk more? Just tap me on the shoulder. I finished repairing the truck. Shall we attempt to access shield? 1 second. I'm still not over what was in. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm going. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh, monkey flies from. Oh my god. Why did that scare me? Monkey flies from the bed of the truck as a million speeds down the highway. Why is our monkey? Why was our monkey in the truck? Not the truck. Okay, we either had the monkey and the windows were open. That's all I can think of. But like we weren't holding monkey down. Okay, we will probably see monkey sometime later down the road. Literally. Or maybe in the pipeline, I don't know. Okay, shield. Shield is building your brain. Lucky says SHIELD is developing an artificial intelligence in order to conduct exploratory missions for off-world mineral reserves. SHIELD. Finish thought. Yeah, we can talk. All we can use is look here. We are going to. Can we go back home? Oh, we can. Couch. Photo album. Meal. Like there's something that's missing. We have to come back to this like later. I am still not sure what's in this. Let's go. Shield. Alright. You. No Sentinel Jones around. Once we clear these two, we're in. Ready? Let's hold off. Freight movers. A decommissioned freight mover is suspended above the refinery. That's it. The man nods. Okay. That's us. Lucky? Amelia. Okay. Heal. Go back. Why are these the swans represented? Okay. Oh. Shield guard attacks Million for 35. Oh no. Heal. Heal. Million. Oh no. Okay. Task for 35. Okay. Okay. Nice. You gotta heal. Okay. Those are criticals. Oh, don't die. Oh shit, knocked out. Nothing much to it. When them sentinels not around, they let you they let you more or less walk into the place. Would you take a look at that big fella? The freight mover? Hell of a machine. Could really put on a show with one of them. Lucky just thinking out loud. Let's get to it, eh? Refinery's ours. Ooh. Yes, this frightening thing. Bird. Super duck, whatever this is. Catherine, we made it to this warehouse with Big Bird. Sure did. We have a job for you. It will pay. It will solve some problems before you die. Dallas. Sup? No stranger to our network. You will assist Catherine. Yes, Catherine. In the lake. You saw the stone. We saw you see the stone. We want the stone, but it has evaded us. Superduck is what else? A network. A system of signals. Wireless communication of locusts and frogs. Cypress roots. Disease vectors. Internet of the flesh. Biomimicry. Internet of internet. Radio towers. Distributed AI. Distributed birds in flight. Superduck saw you see the stone because Superduck was an eagle in the sky. The stone is a sky thing that many want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It followed you through the lake. It loves you. It seeks you. It will submit to you. But we must act fast. Shield wants the stone. Claire Bionics wants the stone. Superduck wants the stone. And John has the stone. Who's John? John. Everyone hates John. Everyone follows John. Influencer, dopamine fiend, convince himself he has faith in God, convince others even. Some young and idealistic, some old and bitter. These are the Garretts of John. You will find them gathered in the bowels of the Promenade Mall in Kenner. John has hidden the stone in this forgotten place. He will use the stone in an attempt to fulfill his prophecies, but his are the prophecies of a fool. Okay. Got it? Go get me my shiny stone. Hurry, before you die. I want to eat it. Have a good evening, you too. The tone change. Oh god. Go on. Give me my shiny stone. What are you waiting for? God, this is a weird ass place. Can you please explain to me what? So wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was? What was that? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What was that? What was what? There's a bird with teeth the size of my head living inside that warehouse. Yeah, that's normal to you? No, but I mean, I've seen some stuff from my life. Me too, but it's this stone. He said it loves you. What was that all about? I don't know. I saw a drone or something in the lake. Why does he keep calling it a stone? Stone? Drone? I have no idea. I was a little distracted. Well, I need you to start paying attention or neither one of us is getting paid tonight. I got the gist. Some internet weirdos are living in the mall and they got the stone. That's right. Kenner John and his gang. They're keeping the stone at the old Promenade Mall in Kenner. We need to find a way inside. Get the stone. Bring it back here. You got that? Go to the abandoned mall, steal the magical stone, bring it to the John warehouse bird. Couldn't be more clear. How is this game? Not lost. We just have to go to the mall. No, not back here. Let's not go back there. Crack dog. 82 quack coins. And we've only been earning um tens. I guess tens, yeah. But like this is a substantial job. This is 0.27 279 um or 280. 0.28 crack coins is $88 or $89. This is already a lot. Okay. We are going to Promenade Mall. Supposedly a dead mall. Nice, it's raining. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Drainage canal. A drainage canal forms a moat around the parking lot, dividing it from its commercial neighbors. Let's go there. Uh, Someone there? A fence adjoins the backside of two strip malls. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is Beyond the fence is drive-through chicken, car audio, mattresses direct to you, water towers and power lines and crumbling concrete and traffic signs, abortive landscaping attempts, unkempt shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights weathered and forgotten. The downpour finds its way into the drainage canal, its water level slowly rising. Okay. Brownie Mall or Sila? A single car sits in the parking lot. A subdivision at the mall's rear is beyond the lots. Guess I'll read potato chips? A half-eaten bag of potato chips sits beneath the car. That's Keith? Who? Keith Brossard. I went to high school with. Where'd you get that? Where'd you go to high school? Nestrahan. Nestrahan's right down the street. Not so odd you see him here. In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night? Guess I've been on this app too long. Seems fine to me. Keith? Kate? Alright, sister. Thought that was you. Oh, this is Keith from the bar. He's in this flashback. What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm working. Me too. Working a case. Starting me a little news website. What's the website? What's this website? Ain't got a name yet. Still trying to come up with something cool. Keith News Alert or something like that. I'm just trying to report on what's really happening around here. What are you investigating? Tell me about this case you're working, Keith. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in this mall right here. Already got small boys coming in and out. Textbook no chrome harvesting facility. Guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Kenner John? You got it. Man looks like a slug. What do you know about Kenner John? I know he got his start posting in the comments section of New Orleans News and Views. He'd go on there saying he learned how to speak to God. Got himself some attention that way. Before you know it, this gaggle of boys started following him around. Sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. I should keep moving. But maybe I'll come back later to see how the case is going. I like that, sister. Come pass by. Why I don't see you around so often these days. Staying busy. You mind me asking you something? Just a thing I find myself wondering about. Sure. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. Why would you ask that? You kept his name. Figure it couldn't have been all bad. Just something I wonder. Well, wonder about something else. Hey, forget I asked. I'm too busy to be thinking about that right now. And go be busy, Kate. I didn't mean to rattle you like that. Yeah. Where are we? SUV? A four-door mid-size SUV. An older model Velveteen. Electronic device. A small plastic case device lies in the grass. What is that thing? Had to guess. I say it was a tracker. Didn't know what use it is laying in the mud. Light pours from the partially open garage door. Let's go in. Catherine crouches and peers beneath the garage door. Sports commentary blares from her television in the far corner. She studies the space beyond the threshold. A compressor, ice chests, tackle boxes, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts, and welding scrap. Kitchen supplies, a bouteille stove, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food. An old candle burned to its base and tipped onto the floor. Stacks of disintegrated newspaper, a microphone stand, a collection of shadeless lamps lined against the wall, as if awaiting a firing squad. Situated among the clutter, amidst the clutter, a man in a red folding chair watches television, his back turned away. Go inside. Oh, what are you doing? Just. Catherine steps into the garage. Wait here. Catherine regains her posture beyond the door. The man doesn't notice her. Remains silent. Sports commentators analyze the touchdown. The man watches with rapt attention, his head craned. Remains silent. Commercial break. A helicopter view of the Houston Astrodome. An advertisement for detergent. A silly dog spills a plate of fries and ketchup. Everyone is smiling by the end, petting the dog. Should I speak? I don't know at this point. Hmm. It's commercial break, and I assume this is the right time to speak. Hello? The man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the... Catherine lifts both hands, palms out. Sorry to startle you. Hell you in my garage for? This is about Bruce, isn't it? Who? Bruce? That's right. Bruce. My son. He must be a journalist or something. A social worker? You probably know him as Garrett. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you been coming by, asking about him. But I keep saying the same thing. I don't talk to him. Can't even get him on the phone no more. We work together at the plant in Norco, but he goes out of his way to avoid me. Of course he landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Wouldn't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she left, never came back. It's hard. Hard, alright. Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting for him to call. Even started digging through all these boxes, looking for the little stuffed monkey you carried around as a kid. Sounds just like my daughter. Figured I could give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? Hell, I don't know. Get some sense? Guess I'll say, Chris, you're my boy, and this here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cold shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come back home. That's what I'll say. If you see Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can't even record it and hang on to it until you see him. He blocked my number. I can't get a word to him. I don't have anything to record with. Then come back when you do. I'll report it. I ain't got no shame left. Now go on. Get out of my garage. Those trackers, they're supposed to be a tracker. Not sure if it's a real tracker or anything. Keith may be a little upset earlier. Still cooling off. Maybe later. Maybe won't. I used to come here all the time as a kid. Same. I knew it fell on hard times. Didn't know just how hard. Dead Mall, yay! Oh boy. Oh, bitch, man, no scum. Some kind of recruitment video plays on the monitor above the entrance. Imagery flashes across the screen, punctuated by text. Three geometric shapes. Find all three. Name tag that reads Garrett's. Pinned to a crayon blue shirt. Earn the badge. A tower circled by scaffolding. Find salvation. Stars. Two teens speak with whispers behind the gate. Each has a similar bowl cut, black shoes, and wears a blue collared shirt with a name tag that reads Garrett's. The older of the two eyes Catherine indifferently. Yeah, is the mall open? Been a long time since I come by to this mall. Is it still open? The two boys snickered. Not for you. Well, we're trying to get inside. Either of you gentlemen care to help us into this place? No one's going to help you. You have to help yourself. Is this how you live your life? Walking around parking lots in the rain asking for help? More or less. It's time you take responsibility for yourself. Lift. Become strong. Get a new fit. You look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. Then don't drink them. You need to be initiated before we can even consider letting you in. Initiated how? Humorous. How many readings have you collected? What? How many what? So we have no idea what's going on around here. Guilty. You need to pull yourself together. I can help you, but first you need to help yourself. How? Sad. Sad. Really sad. So listen, John's got an app, okay? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. Even once you're inside, you'll need the readings to visit the cathedral. Cathedral? The place where the divine object resides. Don't talk about that with the sieves, moron. What's the app called? What app? The one you just mentioned 2 seconds ago, to get into the mall. Oh, John Kenner's book. Or no, it's Kenner John's Apocryphon. Apocryphon. That's it. Kenner John's Apocryphon. Install that shit. Catherine pulls out her phone. Done. Congrats. You're on your way to becoming less of a fuck up. How do we use that? So what do we do with this app? It's an augmented reality viewer. You gotta find John's sculptures around town. Sculptures? Virtual sculptures. You can only see them on the phone. There's 3. Find the sculptures, scan it with your phone, learn some shit. The first is in Bruce's yard. Don't make it easier for her. And Bruce is the Garrett now. Show some respect. Each one will give you a clue about the next. You're just giving the whole thing away. She will not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, true. That last one's a nightmare. Well, listen, if you need help, go talk to friend. Who? Just open up a Parkathon app while standing in the parking lot in front of the mall. You'll see friend. What's with the name tag? What's with the name tags? You work here or... No. Both tags say Garrett. Do you both have the same name? No. Yes. Look, this is like some spiritual shit. We can't just tell you about it. We did it to taunt Gooch. Dude, come on. She didn't even do the app thing yet. It's some spiritual shit. Just do the app thing and then you'll know the truth or whatever. Where are your parents? I don't know. Watching Jeopardy or some shit? You got some candy for us or something? Give me your ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect them. Where do you say we can find friend? Tell me again, where is his friend? Friend's in the parking lot. Open it up, you'll find friend. Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to retire. Garrett, that's just someone named Friend. That's right. He said to open the Apocryphon app while standing in the parking lot in front of the mall. You'll find friend. How do we get into the mall? You know already. We're supposed to get into the mall in Kenner, get the stone and bring it back to Superduck, but the entrance is locked. Were you listening to anything the kids at the entrance said? You had to be initiated to get in. And how do we get initiated? There are 3 sculptures hidden around town, virtual sculptures. You can only see them by opening up the Apocryphon app on your phone. You need to find all 3 of these things. After that, they'll let us in. Alright, let's do this. Okay, Open the app. No. See when that's friend. Hey friend. Let's talk to your friend first. I am friend. What are you? I am friend. I need your help. Gareth said to speak to you. We don't know where to find the first sculpture. The first reading of John. Not far. In a yard. Got it. Thank you. Or can you go here? Here? No. Okay, it's in the yard. Assuming it's this yard. Landmark. Subdivision. Here. Oh. First reading from the microphone of Kenner John. Early years he spent inside. TV on. Dad blaring in games. Said he keeps Christ in his heart. But it's a lie. Kenner is the only place on earth. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to hang out with. Her flesh is an alien. The house is a prison. Only escape is through fiber lines. Somewhere in the forums posts a flyer for a show. Somewhere to meet people, something to do, whatever. You borrow your dad's car and go. Step into St. Summers and you immediately know. These aren't your people, Garrett. You make a few jokes. Someone calls you a Nazi. You throw the first punch. Things spiral out of control. You're outside bleeding, pushing someone's face into a trash can full of cold cups and beer bottles. Beer bottles. The scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks you over the head with a floor jack. You fall to the ground. They think you are dead. You're unconscious for 13 days. You wake up with a stotched mouth on your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closer now. You call the cops on the next show, and the next show, and the next show. You get the place shut down for a while. You didn't let up. Good job. Fuck the scum. You don't have a scanner. It's gonna be up by the time this is through. Okay, let's... is it here? It can't be here. I swear. We're doing right this in front of Keith. Thank God. Okay. Parking lot. What is here? Let's go. Uh, you go wholesale? You got lots of money. Don't have to worry about it. Here. Uh, here. No. Is it here? Yeah, of course not. Let's go to St. Summers. Oh, okay. Here. I'll be jumping ahead. But I think there's like a good spot to explore more. Dumpy dog customer. Uh, my stomach still doesn't feel right. That hot dog finally catch up to you? This past couple hours has been the worst experience of my life. Why'd you let me eat that thing? Uh, they seemed fresh to me. Oops. They seemed fresh to me. They were a little gray, but otherwise they seemed fine. Yeah, that's what I thought too. After you left, my stomach started screaming. You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? But you found one. That's good. No, I didn't find one. Well, what do you do? Then what do you do? You don't want to know. Oh boy. Yes I do. Oh, what I do? You give me some bad vibes, you know that? You wanna know how I dealt with that with the insane explosive diarrhea that I got because of you? This some kind of hard trip or something? Do you go around coaxing young men to eating old gray hot dogs most nights, or is this a special occasion? Special occasion. And then you follow them around and see where and how they took a shit? This is what you do with your weeknights? Uh, yes. I'm here, aren't I? Alright, fine. I'll tell you, but just remember that you asked. So after you leave the French Quarter, I'm standing there with Flannelass enjoying my second hot dog. I can tell something's wrong in my stomach. I run up the street to use the bathroom at some tourist trap, but the bouncer throws me out right when it's my turn in line. By that point, I'm desperate, and unlock my bike and start riding home as fast as I can, and nearly run over a couple pedestrians. I'm on an Elsian Fields in St. Claude, major intersection. Tons of traffic backed up for about a quarter of a mile because there's an accident. I know that I'm going to shit myself. It's coming. I'm in a state of complete panic. If I shit right there, dozens of people will see it. I need privacy fast. There's a stretch limo Hummer put on the side of the road, with people hanging out on the sidewalk next to it. Looks like high school students. Like maybe they're getting ready to go to a dance or something. They're all congregated on one side of the limo, like on the sidewalk. I'm on the street, on the opposite side. So I drop my bike right there in the street and sneak into the limo as quietly as I can. Oh shit, no one's in there. They're all outside. I don't think twice. I just pull my pants down and let loose. There's a lot of it. It's taking a while. Should I keep going? You still enjoying yourself here? Yes. Please continue. You're disgusting. So anyway, while I'm in there, the kids shut the door, the driver climbs in, and all the lights at the rear of the limo go out. I guess the driver was just dropping the kids off downtown. I don't know. But at this point, it's just me and him. There's a tinted window that divides the cab from the rear of the limo. It will be pretty hard for the driver to see me with the lights out. He gets on the phone, calls his wife or girlfriend or whatever as he drives away. He thinks the limo is empty. He's got it on speakerphone and I can hear the whole conversation in the speaker right next to my head. First thing it says is how bad those kids stink. Said he'll never drive young kids like that again. Said they smell like baby diapers. Then he starts like having phone sex. I'm not joking. They immediately launch into it, saying what they want to do to each other, all this stuff. Not like that's the biggest deal in the world, but for reasons I won't get into, I just really didn't want to be in there anymore. I tried to open the door, thinking, fuck it, I'll just jump out. But the door is locked. I checked the others. They're all locked. I crawl up to the window and start tapping on it. Sir, you forgot me. He hangs up the phone, cracks in the little tinted window. Who in the hell are you? He asks. I'm one of the kids. You forgot to drop me off. He starts shouting, what is that smell? What is that smell? My heart is beating out on my throat. I can't breathe. He rolls up the window, calls the police. Again, I can hear the entire conversation. Operator asks him what the problem is. He says a man broke into his limo and took a shit in it, just like that. A man broke into my limo and took a shit in it. They ask him his location. He pulls off the side of the road and waits for the cop. I'm banging on the window, begging him to let me out, saying I'll pay for him to get the cleanup. He pretends I'm not even there. Still gotta listen? Yes. Of course. Alright, so here's what gets me. The New Orleans Police Department has never showed up to anything on time. It takes them hours to show up to a murder scene, right? Well, a squad car pulls up behind the limo within like 3 minutes. At this point, I can't even explain to you. I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying. I crouch down behind the door and wait. There's shit everywhere. It's on my shoes, my hands, my shirt. I have no alibi here. The man gets out, opens the door for the police. I spring out there and just start running. I don't look back. I can hear the cops shouting. I turn into the neighborhood. There's a construction dumpster about a block away. I run like lightning towards that thing. Dive in. There's barbed wire, nails, all kinds of stuff. I'm getting scratched up. I don't care. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins. I burrow down into the heap of trash like a mole and hide. I can hear the police sirens. Squad car stops at the dumpster. They get out, look around. They shine the light right on me. I stay perfectly still, holding my breath. They leave. I wait a couple minutes. I climb out. I walk here. I take another shit. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, hot dogs. Oh, uh, the, oh, okay. No, we have to keep going. We gotta keep going. Oh my god, after that. I need to save. Thank you. Thank you for the applause. Um, I hope no one heard that outside this room. Without, I did this pretty loud. Oh well, no regrets. A small group gossips conspiratorially. The music spilling from the inside drowns out all but the Vegas, the Vegas. I can't read after all that. Oh my god. I love Triangle. Too much whiskey. Someone kicked in the wall in a fit of rage. Door guy. The man working the door tunes out the cacophony while scrolling through cooking recipes on his phone. No cover tonight, just taking IDs. We're looking for a sculpture. We're looking for one of Kenner John's sculptures. That ring a bell? You talking about the douche whose little gang keeps calling the cops on me? Presumably, yes. You don't look like one of those mall Nazis. What's this about? I'm the mother of a Garrett. My son recently got into this stuff. I'm concerned. My condolences. I'm a father myself. Would hate to see my kid get wrapped up in this kind of thing. Anyhow, here's what I know. They got some game they play on their phone. They stick these devices around town like Easter eggs. They find the devices, scan them with their phones. Something like that. Not sure of the details. They hid one right outside the bar, so we had the little mall Nazis coming by every night to find it. But then last night, Ditch Man came and grabbed it. Ditch Man? Who's Ditch Man? He lives over by the mall. He's usually hanging around the ditches feeding the ducks. I don't know the guy, but Bill vouches for him, so he must be alright. Sounds like we're heading back to the mall. What's happening tonight? What's going on inside? It's bounce night. Bounce night? Yeah. Crowd seems gathering glasses around and dancing Dallas. Different than I expect. What you looking at me for? Just don't you agree? What? Bunch of white kids shaking their ass to bounce, so I'm supposed to give a shit? I didn't mean anything by it. All I listen to is Christmas music. Christmas music. That's it. That's the only thing I listen to. Seriously? Oh, don't even start. Over here having bounce night for a bunch of white kids. So now it's a problem all of a sudden. Because all you listen to is Christmas music. Yeah, now it's a problem. That's right. Where you from, Stinky? Minneapolis. Enough said. Christmas music. Just kinda creepy, that's all you listen to. Creepy? I'm going to listen to you about what's creepy? Whoa. Boys. Christmas music is cozy. Helps me relax. That's cool, man. That's fine. God damn. Do you mind Christmas music? I don't mind it. It's just that because of recent events, it's hard to listen to Christmas music. Now I'm totally fine. So yeah. I mean, I still don't mind it. It's just please don't play it months before Christmas. Because that's just too much. Like in November, please don't do that. I'd rather do it the month of rather than like a month before. Right. So, why does John's gang call the cops on you? So, what is John's gang? Yeah, I don't know. They try to get every show I book shut down. Maybe because they have nothing better to do? Why is Ditchman come around here? If this Ditchman lives all the way out in Kenner, what's he coming around here for? He buys stuff off Bell. What kind of stuff? The man glances down at Catherine's shoes. Why do you care? I'm just looking for a way into the mall. I'll say this. This man gets stuff from here. He takes it to the mall. I think he's selling it to those little Nazis. Can I go in? Oh, let's get a drink some other time. Sounds like what we're looking for is in Kenner's now. Guess we're heading back to the mall. St. Summers, once a modest neighborhood bar, it has moved through a succession of subcultural clientele over the past decade. First came the squatters, who took up residence in nearby homes damaged by hurricanes or simple neglect. The squatters attracted punks. The punks brought the hipsters, and so on. It now exists in the subcultural estuary, only one change of ownership away from becoming an upscale wine bar. Ouch. That hurts the most. An upscale scale wine bar. Apparently we can go inside, but not at this point in time. Alright, going back to the mall. We just check out downtown though. Maybe not. I mean, we're right here, so might as well check it out. Yeah. Anything here? Nothing there. Over. Oh, there's people here. A woman with an exhausted expression sits on a bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning in her fingers. Are you one of these nerds that comes around here to play with puppets? I am not. No, not my scene. Good. We're back here trying to live a quiet life. These people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a big production, and the cops show up and give us a hard time. I got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. Where was your last spot? Where were you before you ended up here? The mall encounter. I was one of the first after they condemned the building. A man lived in the closet. He was strange, but he kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place until the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. Little bastards. That guy, John, their leader, he should die. I hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Anyway, we're gonna look for more of the things. Little shape things. City Hall? Let's see City Hall. Oh, the guy with the skateboard's gone. Oh, friend is here. Hello, friend. What are you doing here? I am friend. We need your help. Kara said to speak to you. Anyone can help us find John's second sculpture? The first reading of John reads, try going to St. Summers, get caught, bash, get knocked over the head with a tire iron. St. Summers. We already checked there. Door guy at the bar said someone called Ditchman grabbed the emitter from St. Summers and brought it back to the mall. He said we should check the ditches around there. Yes. Alright. We hit a dead end here. Mall. Oh, this man is not here. This is a ditch. Hello? Oh, there it is. Second reading from the Apocryphon of John. Leave the hospital and discover faith, that immaterial essence. Pray, Garrett. Pray in the closet during the football games. Post prayers to the show forums just to fuck with the scum. That's how the Garretts find you. One's named Garrett, so they're all named Garrett. Some kind of joke. Doesn't matter. You're Garrett too. 34 Garretts in all. Garrett worked in the basement below the council chambers. Said they had a closet full of old computers. Garrett plugged one in, used it as a server. That's how Garrett hosted sermons in the sky. He projected videos of a guy he found online. Said he grew up in the Kenner, just like Garrett's. Garrett began watching him too, and told the other Garretts to subscribe. Soon all the Garretts were watching Kenner John. John summoned his flock to the cigarette promenade mall and taught him about Christ's hidden nature and other secrets of faith. He spoke of those things on the oh my god on the tower beneath the council chambers. Hello? And as he did about the concrete New Orleans sky. Well, what do you think about Johnny? Don't you just hate him? A real fuck, isn't he? Can I help you? You're like, I was trying to read something and then you just come on the right side of the screen. Who are you? They're in here. It is I who will be helping you on this night. I knew you'd come to see me. Waiting in the ditches. Waiting. No trouble there, child. Happy to do it. You need access to the mall. Here I am. Delighted to assist. The man eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. Oh. And you even wear the stone of the Magdalene, just as she herself wore it. You are the image of her beauty. You. Why are you here? We were neighbors once upon a time. Don't you remember? I've only come to help, as neighbors do. Catherine shakes her head. What is this? It is my responsibility to guide you, and to watch over the children. I've been to see Kay. She is well. Excuse me? Can you tell me what this is about? It's about a bullet. A bullet that can get you into the mall. The carrots, they favor me over John, that little shrimp. That little sad boy. I'll be your guide into the mall, the sanctum of the carrots. I. Catherine turns to Dallas. This man, I think he's been following me. To help you. To help. I've always watched over you. But Blue, the good man, they say, an asshole. He wouldn't let your papa near you. Well, here I am. I can't just tell you. You needn't worry about Kate. Keep her name out of your mouth. Keep, got to say it. Keep my daughter's name out of your fucking mouth. Because she'll be home. Perhaps too late for you. Dying, they say. From becoming to being the philosophers say. Where did you see my daughter? Walking through California like it were Galilee, her robes frayed, splendid, divine, a child of Christ. No, not getting in the ditch with this guy, fuck no. There's no one else in this place to help you. Do you see anyone else? Anyone who will help? I don't want your help. I want to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. Are we clear? I have all the time in the world, Catherine. But you, dear, you are not. I am not here to frighten you, to harm you. Quite the opposite. Without my help, there will be no getting into this mall. Patience is the virtue of your papa. I am your only way in. Dallas leads Catherine from the canal. Let's go find this last sculpture. We don't need his help. I know him. The old man smiles and gives an enthusiastic wave as Dallas glances back from the ditch. Sounds like a stalker. I just don't know. Seems like this parking lot is full of strange men who know your name. Am I missing something here? Wait, what? You think I invited him? I don't know, maybe? Isn't this guy from one of the memories from that clinic sequence? This guy appeared in one of them, and I saved it to her. I'm just as confused as you are. The old man squats near the flooding ditch with an easy grin, his robe whipping in the wind. Say the word, dear Catherine. I am your only way into this mall. It's gonna be her. I mean, him, sorry. Since we don't need him, let's go here. Is there one in this right here? No this man, no scum. So they really are against that man. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we are not. I feel like after we do the three, get the third sculpture, we can finally go into the thing. So I hope that's it. If not, then I'll have to end it. I am friend. Care to speak with you. Don't understand the readings. This last reading has me stumped. Discovering the excuse me. Discovering the third reading of John is the most challenging. I could not help but gooch. From the second reading of John, John spoke of these things on the server beneath the council chambers. Oh, basement sky, council chambers. Yeah, city hall. That's downtown. Oh, oops, I had auto on then on. Okay, so we gotta go order a ride to downtown. Overpass. City hall. The guard greets Catherine at the door. Welcome to New Orleans City Hall. No council sessions this evening. Building's closed. The guard sent us. The guard looks at us up and down. Now, we're here because of Ken and John. I have let a lot of people pass through in the evenings, wanting to take a picture from the roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. Following my gut here. Does the city know about this? So the city just lets these Garretts come in and out after hours? I do what I'm told. If you're looking for a reason, go somewhere else. We're serious. We're training to become Garretts. Why? Me again. We're trying to get into Promenade Mall. That place been boarded up for years. Not anymore. The guards took it over. The guard shakes his head. This whole city lost his mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff that happens in this building at night. If you're thinking you can just walk up to the roof, it's not like that. And be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead. The elevator is out and so are the stairwell lights. Catherine enters the building. Ooh, another horror section. Ahead is the elevator corridor with a stairwell. A long, unmarked hallway leads to her left. The exit is at her back. Ooh, this is like a text adventure, but it's not a text adventure. Down the hallway. Catherine wanders the hallway until it terminates at the council chambers. The door is shut. The lobby is behind her. Try door. Door to the council chambers is locked. To the lobby. Ahead is an elevator corridor with a stairwell. A long unmarked hallway extends to her left. The exit is at her back. 2 elevators. Catherine enters the elevator corridor. The floor display above the elevator reads 3 dashes. The stairwell is ahead. Press elevator panel. The floor display above the elevators blinks off before illuminating again. It reads dash dash dash. Catherine waits a moment. Doesn't sound like an elevator. Doesn't sound like an elevator's coming. The guard said the generator that powers it is down. Let's keep moving. To stairwell. Catherine enters the pitch black stairwell. Go up. Catherine arrives at floor 2. Feel around. Catherine detects nothing of interest in the dark. Go up. Catherine arrives at floor 3. Feel around. The darkness presents nothing. I go, oh wait, we have to go down. Go down. A fading fluorescent bulb strobes in the hallway to her left. The Starville is at her back. Left. Catherine turns the corner and immediately meets the stare of a man squatted on the ground in the stuttering light of the hallway. I wouldn't stick around too long. Why? What's that supposed to mean? The man's demeanor remains unchanged. He removes a receipt from his shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planter, but if you don't listen closely to the following, you'll hide. In the darkness our hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps and the elevator will clear the mistake. Oh, so like elevator will have to go back to the elevator, never set. The first number in our sequence is the floor above the castle chambers. Third most distance from the sky. Huh? The first number in our sequence is the floor above the castle. Let me type this out. The first number in our sequence. First number. Floor above council chamber. Third most distance from the sky. There are 11 floors should one count the basements. Our second number is that which makes an even divide. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? Doing math? Second. There are 11 floors. Second is even divide. And the third is just above it, from the sky. Oh my god, I don't understand what this means. Third is just above it. Just above it. Fifth from the sky. He hands the receipt to Catherine. If you need help, Fred is outside the building. Open the app and he'll be there. Good luck. Where are you going with this? I'm lost. Like I said, I can't help you. If you need help, then go outside, open the app, and talk to Fred. Alright, Catherine returns to the basement's elevator corridor. Let's go. Go left. I continues to squat. No, let's go. Back to the building. Because I need help. Like, now. You done in there? Not yet. Don't come in and out too much. People might notice. Thank you. I am friend. The man in the basement recited a riddle. Yes, it said. The first number is the floor above the council chambers. So second. Oh wait, no. It says the first number in the sequence is above the council chambers. The council chambers are on the first floor. So 1. 1. I said there are 10 floors in the basement. Only one floor makes an even divide. Sorry. 1 second. What? I did see this already. Yeah, I thought it's already. Never mind. Sorry about that. Is that there are 10 base floors in the basement. Only one floor makes it even divide. Yeah, 10. 11 floors. One in the middle, 5 on each side. One in the middle, 5 on each side. So 11 floors, one in the middle. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is 5. 1, 6. So 1, 6. The third is just above the one before. So 7, 1, 6, 7. I think that's it. It said that the third number is just above the previous one. 11 floors, one in the middle, 5 on each side. Then add 1. Okay, that's actually easier than I thought. Thank you, friend. Let's go. Going back in? Yeah. Like I said, be careful. Generator sound gets weird at night. Okay. Elevators. Stairwell. Oh, go up. Go up. Oh, no, go up. 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 Feel around. Catherine gropes in the sightless dark. She feels the distinct touch of another's hand. Startled, she grasps, withdrawing her own. What is it? Someone is in here. Dallas speaks into the darkness. Hello? The stairwell is silent, but for the decaying echo of his voice. Reach out hand. Catherine reaches her hand towards the dark, and the unseen hand grasps firmly and shakes. What is this? Oh, wait. Wait, 4 is that? That's. No. That is wrong. It makes an even divide. Oh, what's this? That's weird. What just happened? Okay, we're doing it right. I thought something happened. His chat just reconnected for a second. So. I think it's 1 for 7. Oh wait, it's 2. I get it now. Ground level. Elevators. Wait, no. Stairwell. Go up. Third sequence. Okay, second floor. Reach out hand. Hand towards the dark. Unseen hand grasps firmly and shakes. So it's 2, 4, 7. No. Ugh. 2. How is this possible? It's like there's like a person here that's on each floor just waiting for someone to like reach out, grab their hand. We're on the floor 7. 2, 4, 7. After some fumbling in the dark, Catherine discovers a doorknob. Open. Catherine enters an unlit office. She tries the light, no power. No window looks beyond Duncan Plaza, towards the French Quarter. Leave. So it's not 7. Oh, so it's 5. It's 5. Reach out hand. That's 3 handshakes, and nothing happened. I think we got it wrong. What's it say on the receipt? Hit the elevator button, and then let's try again. Guy in the basement said friend is right outside. Yeah, we got it. Okay. On the 7th floor is a planner, but don't listen closely to the following. He'll hide. Oh, so he's hiding in that office. Okay, the first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third most distant from the sky. That's 2. There are 11 floors. Should one count the basement? Yeah, let's go back to ground level. So here are the council chambers. Now, started up. Oh wait. Upstairs. Go up. Upstairs. Oh, they only do this now. Okay, so I guess second floor is right. Number that makes an even divide. Number 4 is a 1 for the basement. Our second number is that which makes an even divide. 2, 2, 3, no. From the sky, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So it's supposed to be 6. 2, 5, 6? Did I do 2, 5, 6 before? Oh, second number is that which makes an even divide. So it could be 5. Let's say 2, 5, 6. 2. 5. 6. He begins to pull Catherine slowly toward the floor. She grabs Dallas, attempting to resist. Catherine! It's... The hand jerks her violently to the floor. Dallas attempts to intercept the figure in the dark, but only meets the wall. Hey! He slaps the wall. Tell me, who the fuck is there? His echo trails off into the extremities of the stairwell. As Catherine looks up from the ground, a light switch is on high above them. Dallas, help me up, please. Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor, and she hangs her arm over his shoulder. We're not in any kind of condition to be doing this shit. I know it. I see a light. She gestures weakly. Up there. I'll carry you. No, it's fine. Let's just go find this ladder. Get to the roof. Whatever it takes to be done here. Go up. Catherine arrives at floor 7. A narrow thread of light shines from that doorway to the planning office. At their doorway? Catherine steps into the warm lamplight glow of the 7th floor office, overlooking Duncan Plaza. A man sits at a desk facing the window. He looks back at Catherine, looks away. Office is closed. Oh, working late? The planner looks at Catherine over his shoulder. No later than usual. Keep listening. We're drafting a new master plan. Catherine nods and leans against the jamb of the door. It's been an ordeal. You may have seen about it in the news. The antagonism, the city, my god. Everyone wants something different. The planner looks away from Catherine. Keep listening. I'm the one they hate the most. The other planners are more interesting. Younger. They're passionate about the work. I'm old now. I watched them bulldoze the projects. I wanted it. Wanted them gone. You don't know what the wrong decision is until you make it. The road splits and you have to keep going. The highways, they have to go somewhere. The houses, they're going to flood sometime. As he speaks, he crouches into himself in an odd and anxious way. And no one wants to relocate. But the stubbornness of nature is unmatched. It drives the rest. In the end, it drives our decisions. It forces them, you see. I understand. Plus, I made lots of decisions for me. Oh, yes, it does. Some will confront these decisions before others. This creates an imbalance. It creates the conditions for conflict. When we plan, we don't plan for a community. We plan for a city at war with itself. We decide the winners and the losers. As the stakes grow higher, the losers, they're gonna hate us. He returns his gaze across his shoulder and meets Catherine's eyes before looking away a final time. gives me a fucking ulcer. I'm trying to get to the roof. I was hoping I could get access to the roof. The planner turns in his chair. I see. Any chance you can help? You don't look like the other ones. I'll say that. Excuse me? Where's your shirt? Oh? Oh. The planner dismisses Catherine with a hand wave and points towards a coat rack near the door. Keycards hanging on the rack. He returns to his original posture facing the window. Catherine grabs a keycard. They'll leave. Catherine returns to the unlit stairwell. Go up. Catherine arrives at floor 8. Go up. Catherine arrives at floor 9. Go up. Catherine climbs to floor 10, the final level. She sighs heavily. This is killing me. Exit sign casts an obscure red glow over the area. Ahead is a steel door with panic bars. Mounted to the wall beside it is a magnetic card reader. This must lead to the roof. Try door. Catherine scans the ID badge and pushes open the door. Exit to roof. Catherine steps through the door into the cold winter air above City Hall. I need to sit for a moment. Of course. Dallas gestures to a nearby air conditioning unit. Let's sit. Getting too old for this. Running around like this on my 49th birthday. What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today is my birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? I'm fine. Just needed to breathe for a minute. That was strange. Can never be normal with Super. Always gotta be some shit like that. So why we keep doing it? I don't know. Dallas lifts his hand in resignation. There's not much else really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? What would you do if you could? What I'd like to do is to be home with my daughter and my grandchild. Where's home? Holly Grove, right near the canal. They started staying with me a few months back. They live enough the place. Kids do that. You got any? A son and a daughter, 2 years apart. Still at home? My younger one. I can't get him out of the house. But my daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Thought maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but she never did. Catherine looks towards the westbound traffic. No, she never did. Roots to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse the more time passes. I just know I won't see her before I die, and that it does. It does hurt. It hurts, and then you die. The two of them laugh. It's not all bad. Just hope there's something on the other side. There is. I know there is. The ones I hurt or left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. But let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why keep doing this? Not a lot of runners our age. Long story. This is my first time on the app, but things have been interesting for a while now. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me then. I wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. Let him think it. So you figure this last sculpture is around here somewhere? Says something about it being in the sky. I am terrified of what's gonna happen. Upriver. Distant traffic lies across the Mississippi River along the Crescent City connection. Alright. Silly Jimmy Superdome. They changed it again? What was it before? Pearl Dish Soap Superdome. And some burgers, Suwardon? I don't know. I lost track. Those are odd names. Look up. Beautiful. Look down. But what is this doing here? Looks like a tracker thing there. I think I shouldn't look at that first before even considering using our phone to look at the sky. But that's just me. I'm not gonna be concerned about what's gonna happen next, but you know. Oh, third reading from the Apocrypha on Kenner John. New Orleans is a pit, and Garrett's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. A messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons, tells him there's a way to commune with them through the Adamic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There's the chrism, a fluid that John must imbibe. It's in the egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Garretts must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel. Oops. A vessel with which to leave this earth. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. Two Garretts must work together as stennis. John appoints them to oversee the tasks. They soon find other engineers sympathetic to the plan. The Garretts labor for 718 days, and at that time, the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg which holds the chrism to know God's mind. So, is that it? We found all three. Let's go ask the kids at the mall. Ooh, okay, we're good. Overpass? Sleepless. I just want some peace and quiet. Sick of the haircuts and their puppet shows. Sick of the little internet boys. Alright, I'll give you some peace and quiet. No worries. French Quarter. You still here? About it. $1 for us a Christmas cheer. Let go of my last dollar. Oh, same thing. Okay, I guess we just go back. Back to the mall. Back to the mall. Holly Grove. 22, 23, 14. Oh, but we'll be halfway. So let's see that. Or maybe I should have saved. Oops. Text message received. Wallet transfer. Catherine, we will send an advance to your wallet in order for you to complete our mission, but please do not waste our time. They know. Car flooded last summer when the pumping station went down. Ruined the transmission. City said they'll send me a check. Still waiting on it. Been borrowing my daughter's car in the meantime. House. Love this house. It was my daddy's. But I'll be damned if it isn't cursed. Every time we get a little money in the bank, the place floods again. The flooding is very common. Inside. What's this? Why you got the TV muted, buddy? Mom's studying. See? Marfa grins right. Kid of the year. Present. That wasn't there this morning. A little early for a tree, isn't it? Never too early for Christmas. I love Christmas. Pizza. Y'all save me any pizza? Austin tore through 2 boxes and he's still hungry. I'll pick something up when I knock off. It'll be morning by then. And I'll bring bagels. It's the birthday boy. How's it over here, kiddo? Fine. Homework. Austin's sick. You sick, Austin? Yes, sir. Why all this, sir? His dad makes him say that now. What's he know about manners? So it's bad then? That he wants to teach my child respect? That's always a way to comment. I'm not sir, right, Austin? I'm your pops. Yes, sir. Knew you were going to say that. Might you a little something for your birthday. It's under the tree. Oh, come on, I told you. It's small. Trust me. Well, let me go see what it is. Would you look at this? A new tie, oh. Look, my grandchild, always playing games. I don't mind long as he keeps the grades up. There we go, that's a good grandpops. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Austin picked it out. Austin. I love it, buddy. Said you needed a new tie. You got it at the dollar store. Pops doesn't need to know that, Austin. Oh, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It is the best tie I've ever seen. Your pops can't wait to show it off. Love you, little man. Love you, pops. Now that's music to my ears. Oh, the tie looks great on you, Dad. It's your style. Austin muted the TV so I can study. That's my boy. What are you watching? Looks like it's on the menu. More like it. Okay, let's actually not spend any more money. Okay, the mall. Mm, where did they go? Those two little shits. Where did they go? Hell, why did we just waste our time? We have to get in there. Only one option comes to mind. The creep in the ditch? Afraid so. This night. I hate it. It says no ditch man, no scum, but we had to go to the ditch man. Yeah, we're going to the ditch man. I don't want to go to the ditch man. Keith. Um, do we have a recorder? Somewhat. Come on, Catherine, leave the man alone. Catherine crouches into the garage. It's fine, we're pals. Catherine approaches the man in the garage. You again. You talked to Bruce yet? No, not yet. I was hoping you could repeat what you said. Trying to make me blush? Record it if you're having so much trouble remembering, and hang on to it until you see him. I said all that? Yeah, all that. Dawes kneels to inspect the small plastic casing device in the grass. So I suppose this projects those virtual sculptures we're looking for. What if somebody rolls over with the lawnmower? God damn it. That's what I thought. That's what I'm wondering. Like, why is it in the lawn? On the grass? Oh, yeah. We, we need your boat. Oh, his face is perfectly. How wonderful! A boat ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside it. Calm down. Keep your distance. Lower your voice. We need the boat, not you. The mall, the mall. John's skull, John's skull. The boat is just a little further down the canal. Let us go and visit the sanctum of the Garrets.